So I know I'll probably get a bunch of shit for having pod lights on the car. I know it's something that people don't see very often, but I find them to be really useful. We get bad weather out here sometimes, and so I decided to make these brackets, and I wanted to install these pod lights in my car. Later on in the video, I'll show you guys how I set everything up. But that, you know, this right side is something that, like, it's just a mock-up. I kind of hate it, I kind of love it. I don't know how I feel about it right now. And then this side right here is a set of lights that I've had in my car for like a little over a year and a half now. So if you guys are wanting to put something on your car and you're trying to ballpark on how to do it, this might be the video for you. I have a setup like a truck basically. I have my switch panel and my fuse box. It's like an aux beam style thing, and I have that all installed really neatly inside the engine bay. So I'll show you guys all of that stuff later on as well. Okay, so here's the idea that I have. I have an Amazon knockoff Baja Designs, and then I picked up some Squadron Sports a little while ago, and so I think that these will look cool. I really took the inspiration from my brother's truck because, you know, he has a setup like that, but he has like dial dynamics or whatnot. Gucci shit, I guess. But I was running these Amazon pod lights. They're just 2-inch pods. But I kind of got tired of them just because they weren't doing what I really wanted them to do as far as like pushing out light in front of me. But for $30, I really wasn't complaining too much. I was really enamored with these lights when I first got them, just because, like, you know, pod lights in a car like this, like, you don't ever really see that. I also have a light bar that I installed a while ago, and it's super low key. You know, people really don't realize that I have a light bar up until I tell them. And so, you know, I like having a bunch of light output on my car. Like I said, you know, we have really shitty weather sometimes, or it gets super dark out here where I live. And so, you know, I thought this would be a really good option instead of just investing money on like really shitty Chinese LEDs, you know, to put in the headlights or whatever. So yeah, if you guys are interested in doing something like this, just follow along in the video, and then this might answer some questions that you guys might have. Okay, so basically what I'm using, obviously Baja Designs, obviously the Amazon light that you guys seen, my heat shrink connectors, or my little crimp connector things, more heat shrink that I'm gonna put over that, and then these guys, right? I got these on Amazon as well. And then I'm using a Harbor Freight wiring harness that I'm gonna chop up in Frankenstein so it could work with my application. All right, so to my surprise, these guys are actually pretty close. So that's a small win, right? Count your W's. Okay, where are we? So I already cut up the Harbor Freight harness. I made my brackets and they're painted. Cool shit. I redid this, right? Because the other one had like a different style connector. I have the fucking fuse box for my lights in here. So this holds obviously a bunch of fuses. And whatchamacallit, I'll wire in those other wires right here. So stay tuned, I guess. Okay, so here I have some factory wires. And I was noticing that with some of the old zip ties that I had, they were kind of messing up some of this protective stuff that's on this negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some heat shrink to zip tie. Obviously I have to measure all this stuff out so I could trim the heat shrink, and then I'll, you know, heat it up on the zip tie and then trim it down and stuff. It looks good. I mean, unless you know what you're looking at, you know, you really won't be able to find the wires that I added on here. I still have to trim some of these zip ties and stuff, but I mean, it looks good. It looks pretty neat, I think, at least. So this is the finished product, right? Zip tie, some heat shrink, good to go, and it protects the wires, keeps them secure, which is nice. I'm gonna do the same thing, maybe in 2 more areas, and that's really gonna be it. After that, all I have to do is trim this guy up and then wire that in, and I'm done. So they're on there. It looks good to me. I like it, but I resprayed this one this cover just because it was all burnt out and shitty. I'll show you what it looked like right now. So that's what the cover looked like. I'm not sure if you can pick up on that, but I'm gonna restore that right now real quick too. Cool. So that's what it looks like now. Just a quick little thing of spray paint. Yeah, so hopefully the next time that you guys see this, it'll be something in regards to me doing like a fifth wheel, like a full-size fifth wheel for this car. You know, I know this isn't a truck or like any kind of like off-roading rig. I am into that stuff though. It's my pre-runner. But this is something for me, you know, if I'm going, you know, to go snowboarding or whatnot, or if I'm in whatever foggy city, like I can flip those on and I'll be good to go. But yeah, I mean, in regards to that full-size fifth wheel, that's something that I want to do just because I think it'll be cool. You know, my idea for that is to have something close to similar as far as the wheels that I have on the car right now. And I want to be able to, you know, carry another wheel with me in case anything happens on the road. You know, I travel a lot sometimes. Sometimes I go really far and stuff, so I want to have the capability of being okay enough to service the vehicle if I have to pull over or whatever. But yeah, this is my 2021 Mazda 3 hatchback all-wheel drive. It's simple, it's basic right now, but it's cool. Like I said, it has a sub, and it has all my lights, and really, like, this is what I really needed. You know, here in town, sometimes we'll have like nighttime like dust storms and stuff, and I'll be on the road and stuff, and so I'll have to, you know, kick on my lights. And I was noticing that I needed better spotlights on the front. They look pretty sick though, to be honest. They don't look too bad. Check it out. Nice. It fucks, man. It fucks. It's the other side. Yeah, the inside view, I fucking hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it so much. I think if anything, if I keep this set up, I'll make it come out a little bit more. Maybe just a couple inches, just so I can have a better visibility on the road. You know, I'm short and this car sits kind of low on the inside, so, you know, visibility is low-key important, but, you know, one thing at a time.